Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of The Walk Around. Grab your popcorn, get some drinks, and enjoy the show.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another episode of The Walk Around. And today we're keeping along with the Husqvarna trend. We first did the roadworthy, then we did the 510, and today, guys, we have this beautiful 2016 Husqvarna TC, so two-stroke 300. So if you watched the previous episode, right, TC 510. So now you'd be like, okay, so TC means four-stroke. No, because we've got a TC 300. So TC is more so speaking to the what the bike is intended to be used for. Let's say that, because obviously it says TC 300, it's a two-stroke. TC 510 is a four-stroke. So yeah, it's more so speaking to the application in which the bike is best suited to, should I say. And in this case, guys, it is, well, this one is more so built for enduro, but I'm pretty sure, especially like my TC, I've got a TC 450, it's built for MX. So yeah, nonetheless, guys, as I always say, whatever you build your bike into is what it's going to be used for. You know, obviously you can build this into an MX, you can use it for MX. You can build it for cross country, you can use it for cross country. So yeah, main difference is suspension setup and gearing as well. So yeah, honestly, guys, it's much of a muchness at the end of the day, unless you are doing it at really high levels. You can use an MX for enduro, you can use an enduro for MX. Maybe not, but you know, it's their own, guys. Like I said, I actually went and did the 424 cross country racing. I did it on that Husqvarna 450 over there, which is actually an MX bike, and it performed absolutely brilliantly. It actually got us on the podium and we came third, so nothing but good things to say about that beauty. And it just shows you, it's an MX bike, but I used it for cross country and it worked like an absolute dream. So nonetheless, guys, as we always do, we're going to start off with any sort of modifications, those things that I need to bring light to, and following that we'll have a look at any sort of damage, mostly performance affecting damage. However, I will highlight a few things here and there, but yeah, just bear in mind what these things are made for, what they're used for, and yeah, just the applications that they're going to be in. Mountains, rivers, ramps, and all sorts. So yeah, and then just to finish things off, we'll give you guys a nice little startup for the boys, and hopefully this can live up to the Husky expectations. Unfortunately, the 510 did not start first kick. However, it's cold, so I'll forgive it. It started third kick or fourth kick. So hopefully today, ladies and gentlemen, this 300 will not let us down and it will start first kick, but we'll have to see. So yeah, guys, first things first, as I did say, this is almost kind of enduro built. I don't want to say for certain because we don't have the likes of a front disc protector. However, here at the rear, we do have a bit of a rear disc protector. You can get ones that actually protect the entire disc and the caliper. If you're doing enduro, that's what I would recommend. And then you can also get the protector that covers everything up at the front, which is exactly what we've got on our 310. Let me show you on this side. Look at that. So it not only protects the disc, but the entire caliper as well. So yeah, for me, that's an absolute no-brainer. And then beyond that, belly pan, swing arm guards. So there's a lot of things that you can put on these bikes to actually just give them some extra protection. And one of those is actually your combustion chamber protector. Again, just going to protect it from scratches. With this composite, I think it's actually carbon fiber. It might prevent dents, but normally I would recommend getting like a full metal system, cover for that system. So yeah, but at the end of the day, each to their own. And on this one, if I'm going to use it for enduro, I would almost definitely put a belly pan on, some adequate protectors for those discs and calipers. You guys will see that we do have the swing arm protectors on both sides, so that's a nice little pro. But yeah, other than the lever guards, it's not really purpose built, should I say. This bike, I would use it for either, honestly, and whether it's MX or enduro or air scrambles or cross country. Yeah, much of a muchness, guys. As I said, I took an MX and did cross country with it, and it did very, very well. It performed very well. So yeah, and something I'm noticing is actually got a KTM gas cap. So with these KTM gas caps, you actually have to pull that up or push it down, which either way, and that allows you to actually open it. You guys will see it's actually locked now, and then you guys will see these are actually quad handlebars. That's why it says ATV mid. So you would have seen on the BWS 100 it said ATV high. Those are ATV high bars. These are ATV mid bars. We've got this absolutely beautiful seat cover, and Maniki is rudely interrupting me. How can I help you? How can I help you today, sir? As I was saying, You've got a beautiful Husqvarnas seat cover on you. How's it going, brother? No, I'm just making videos. Yes. You guys will see that we've also got some nice little blue grips on there. Snazzy. Not seeing any sort of branding on that. But yeah, we've also got a nice sticker kit on here. Must say it all works very nicely together. Colors are looking good. But yeah, I do think that this bike was used in enduro. Just based off of the condition of the bike and the plastics and stuff, it makes sense. So yeah, other than that, I'm not really seeing anything else that I need to kind of bring light to in terms of modifications. Oh, a big one, guys. It's not a modification, but it's super nice with these Husqvarnas, and it's one of my favorite things about them. They come with top of the line braking systems, Brembo calipers with steel braided lines, front and rear. I mean, you know, it's a no-brainer. And to take it a step even further, they have hydraulic clutches. Awesome. You know, Husqvarna, they do it right. They do it right, as well as KTM. I'm not dogging on KTM. Love KTM, love Husqvarna. I love all bikes, honestly. And yeah, guys, I think that's about it. There's nothing else. Obviously, you guys can see that we've got a nice black casing on that side. But yeah, other than that, guys, I think we can pretty much move on to any sort of damage. As you guys will see, scuffing on the lever guards here, that's what they're there for. They're there to protect, and that's what they're doing. Again, same thing on this cover over here, just a few scratches and dents and stuff. Again, it's doing its job. It's a little bit of rust here and there. Honestly, nowadays you can't really avoid it unless you clean your bike, wipe it down completely, and you store it indoors. If your bike lives outside, it's going to get rust on it. Unfortunately, that's just a fact of the matter. So otherwise, guys, it's just this little dent in the exhaust here. There's actually one or two there. So yeah, honestly, it's just a result of it being used for enduro. And then this shifter is just a little bit worn down. We've got WP suspension up front. I don't think it's the Zazabudochi thing, Samadochi or something, whatever. It's the same forks as my TC and the TC510. WP, I mean WP is top of the line, guys. You're gonna see it on everything. That's KYP. WP, Damaguchi, WP on the other Husky. So no, it makes sense. All KTMs have WP, and because KTM and Husqvarna are so closely related, all your Huskies are gonna have pretty much WP. That's another thing about the KTMs as well. They all come with Brembo calipers. So there you have it there. Brembo calipers, steel braided lines. Yeah, it's an absolute no-brainer. Other than that, guys, it's just a lever here and there. I think that one might have actually intentionally been cut a little bit shorter. I love these lever guards. They look absolutely excellent, especially with this little part that comes out there. It looks absolutely awesome. Normally they're going to mount over there, but that's not the case this time around. Tires are still looking absolute. That's an absolute freshie in the front. Freshie. Still got the little knobs. And at the rear, I would say at least I'm going to go 50 to 60% left on that tread. The front sprocket teeth are a little bit warped, but the rear is not bad at all. Rear is looking snazzy, no missing teeth or anything like that. Chain is looking absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I think that's about it, guys. Like I said, it's definitely been used for enduro. And yeah, with that being said, you're just gonna have the wear and tear that comes with enduro. Alrighty, let's get a little startup going and get a little stoopy. See if I can start it on the stand. Actually, that's not a good idea. Let me just take it off the stand. Alright, Apupana, don't let me down. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I just kicked the hell out of this thing. I need to realize we don't have enough fuel. So yeah, unfortunately, guys, I won't be able to organize a startup for you. But yeah, nonetheless, if you want to get a nice little startup, come in, have a look at it, and chat to one of our salesmen, either Mr. Manikis or Polly, and yeah, they'll get you sorted out. And you can also do test rides on these things. Obviously, as I said, sorry, I'm out of breath. As I said, I didn't take this one out because it's not legal. But yeah, if you do want to test ride one, you can. We'll make a plan for you. So yeah, there you have it, guys. That's all the information that I can give you on this absolute beauty of a bike. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, drop them down there in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, that's it from me today, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.